These are my favorite fighters in the UFC that are ranked top 5. There are some extra ones in here as well, just for my sake. If I put someone above someone, it does not mean I think they're better. This is just based off how much I like them. There's probably going to be some bad fighters in my love and some great fighters in my despise. Regardless of that, this is just who I like more and less. Starting off, Amosov. I really like him. He's pretty slick. I like how aggressive he is. We'll put him at like for now. I can change these. Okay? Abus, I'm German. My dad's side of the family is German. Straight from Germany. Fresh off the boat. Before World War II, okay? Before. My grandfather fought for the U.S. Navy. And he's German. Abus, I'm putting him at like. He's one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. Represents Germany. Dusseldorf. I really like him. Moving on. Arnold Allen. Arnie. I love. Okay, this is going to get difficult because I'm realizing I may just like all these guys. Arnold Allen. I love Arnold Allen. That's it. Bryce Mitchell. No offense or buts about it. One of my favorite fighters in the UFC ever. I love Bryce Mitchell. That's my brother. He's from Arkansas. I'm from Oklahoma, the great state of Oklahoma. I grew up 15 minutes from Arkansas, 15 minutes from Texas. I love Bryce Mitchell. I want to do an interview with Bryce Mitchell one day. Thug Nasty, when I get some following, brother, I'd love to have make a video with you, interview you, talk to you, talk about God, anything you want to talk about, brother. I love Bryce Mitchell. Moving on. Paulo Costa. I think he's funny. He can be annoying at times. I'm putting him at neutral. I enjoy Paulo Costa. Edgar Chairez, I don't know why he's on this list. He's not ranked top 5. I like Edgar Chairez. I don't think I like him more than Paulo Costa. I don't remember why I put him on here. Arman, I love Arman. Arman's one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. I think he's super sick. I think he's super cool. I like how he has like this bratty personality. I kind of dig it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. Get in the octagon, though. Asu, I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I think he's good. I like him. Nothing much to it. Kamaru Usman, I dislike Kamaru Usman. I've always disliked Kamaru Usman. Even before this Dricus du Plessis fight, I've never liked Kamaru Usman. I was hate watching when we'll get to Leon Mumblemouth in a minute. I've never liked Kamaru. I was hate watching when he lost to Leon Edwards. Moving on, Nikita Krylov. I like Nikita Krylov. I know that he just got knocked out by Robert Whittaker with snapped his jaw, shattered his jaw. I like Nikita Krylov. Victor Petrino, one of my favorite fighters. I think he's sick. I think he's funny. I think he's very slick in the cage. Up at heavyweight now. I really like Victor Petrino. Dricus du Plessis. I'm really just going to have a lot of people on like is what I'm seeing. I like Dricus du Plessis. I like Dricus du Plessis. Waldo, I do not care for Waldo Cortez Acosta. I'm not that big a fan. I think he's funny. I like his antics in the cage. I don't like him enough to put him in like neutral on him. Horiguchi, I love Horiguchi. Legend of the game, vet, back in the UFC. So happy. Shout out Horiguchi. Nothing else to it. Carlos Prates, I like Carlos Prates. Sick fighter, one of my favorite at the Fighting Nerds. We don't have many options there, of course. I like Carlos Prates. Manel Cap, I dislike Manel Cap. He's a really cheat. I liked it when he was beefing with Israel Adesanya. But I don't like Manel Cap. Yuri Prohaska, one of my favorite fighters. I'm pretty sure he's in my channel banner. I love Yuri Prohaska. If you don't like Yuri Prohaska, you're a loser. Jan Blachowicz, I love Jan Blachowicz, legendary Polish power. One of my favorite fighters of all time. I love seeing him fight. When he fought against Izzy, I thought that was he showed that he's better. That's all it comes down to. Volkov. I like Volkov. I really like Volkov. We'll probably put him there. MVP, I despise MVP. He's annoying. He's not talented. He's just weird looking. I don't know. He's talented. I take that back. I don't like Michael Venom Page. Absolute loser. Don't like him even in the slightest. Rep your country's flag, loser. Chio Vera is literally my favorite fighter of all time. Marlon is my favorite fighter of all time, and it's not close. I've loved him since I started becoming a fan of the UFC, really. I love Cheeto, one of my favorite fighters. My favorite fighter of all time, without a doubt. I love Cheeto so much. Moving on. We're not going to talk about the Sean O'Malley fight, so don't comment that. Evloev, I think Evloev, outside the octagon, despise. Inside the cage, neutral. I think he's boring at times, but he's slicker and he's more entertaining than people give him credit for. I definitely like him more than... Okay, I don't like him more than Waldo. I'll take that back. Chase Hooper, I like Chase Hooper. I love Chase Hooper. I watched him grow up. I'm pretty sure we're the same age. But I've watched him grow up. I love Chase Hooper. Reiner, listen, I went to UFC Des Moines when he fought against Bo Nickel for 2 reasons. To see Bo Nickel lose, because I knew RDR was going to beat him, and because I love Reiner de Ritter. One of my favorite fighters in the UFC. Patty the Batty. I love Patty the Batty. Perfect picture for him. Love Patty the Batty. I knew he was going to destroy BSD. People doubted that. I think they're stupid. That's it. Brendan Allen. I like Brendan Allen. He's goofy. And he's not that good, but he is at the same time. It's really weird. I like Brendan Allen. He's a curious case. Bo Nickel. In college, I despised him. I'm an Oklahoma State fan. I despised Bo Nickel. When he first got to the UFC, I disliked him. After he's lost and he's kind of been humbled, I kind of got neutral. Nowadays, I like Bo Nickel. It hurts my heart to say that. I don't like Penn State still. I like Bo Nickel. I'd probably actually put him higher here. I like Carlos Prates way more. I like Carlos Prates more than Victor. We'll do that. Hoofy, I love Hoofy. My favorite fighting nerd by far. We'll get to the other ones. I love Hoofy. That's all it comes down to. Aljamain, I used to despise Aljamain when he robbed the belt off Peter Yan. We'll get to Peter Yan. I like Aljamain. Definitely more than Brendan Allen. I'm realizing this. Let me change some of these around. I like that. Yair, I despise Yair. Get in the cage. Loser. Paper champ. Get in the cage. Ian Gary, I like Ian Gary. I don't like him outside the cage. This is the thing with Ian Gary. I like Ian Gary until it's fight week and he's talking. Then I don't like Ian Gary. But I like Ian Gary as of right now. Now, when he's fighting Islam and he's talking during the press conference and interviews, he might go down. But for right now, I like Ian Gary. The Machado fella. Steve Garcia, I'm neutral on Steve Garcia. I think he's slick. He's probably the highest on the neutral. I like Steve Garcia. He's got knocked out by Diego Lopez. We'll get to Diego Lopez. JDM, I love JDM. If you don't love JDM, you're a loser. That's all it comes down to. I love JDM. Boxing so crisp. Super entertaining. Personality's not really there, but he's like severely autistic. He can get a slide. I love JDM. Jamal Hill. People hate Jamal Hill. I like Jamal Hill. I'm neutral on Jamal Hill. Sometimes he annoys me, sometimes he doesn't. Ankalaev. I dislike Ankalaev. He has no personality. He's not as boring as people make him out to be. That first Pereira fight had its boring moments, but he's not as boring as people make it out to be. I probably put him... He's definitely not above that. I probably put him there. He's not as bad as people make him out to be. Robert Whitaker, love Bobby Knuckles. I should have put a Skyrim character there. I love Bobby Knuckles. The Reaper, I was jumping up and down when he knocked out Krylov. I love the Reaper. Money, Moicano. I love Moicano. I'm just going to realize I'm putting everyone in these two tiers. I guess I don't dislike as many fighters as I thought. Diego Lopez. Let me break this down. I'm from Oklahoma. Born and raised. Diego Lopez trains in Oklahoma with my favorite college team, the Cowboys. Oklahoma State, go Pokes. So Diego Lopez will have a fan for me for life. I love Diego Lopez. He's also super entertaining. Super entertaining. Even when he's like being beat up by Gene Silva and then, spinning elbow, knocked out Gene Silva, slice his face open. Love Diego Lopez. What a guy. What a goat. Legend. Quillen Salkild, the inventor of he's one of my, I really like him. I'll probably put him there. I love Quillen. Bonfim, however you want to say it. I dislike him. I just don't know. He got robbed, or he robbed Wonder Boy. And I love Wonder Boy. You're despised. Peter Yan. I love Peter Yan. Peter Yan, however you want to say it. I don't care. I don't know. I'm not saying Poiter, however you're supposed to say it. It's Peter to me. Love Peter. I got to put him in one of my favorites. I'm sorry. I love Peter Yan so much. Marab. It used to kind of be here before he let his personality come through. I like his personality. And his fighting is not that boring anymore. It used to be really boring. It's entertainment to it now. Like when he was fighting against Umar, I was going crazy. I don't love him. I like him. Josh Hokett, one of my favorite fighters right now. I'm going to put him in love. He's not in my favorite list yet. I love Josh Hokett. He's pretty slick. He's definitely not above the Reaper. I love Josh Hokett. I think he has a bright future ahead of him in the UFC. I don't think he's becoming a champion, not with Tom Aspinall, who we'll get to eventually, but I love Josh Hokett. Fiziev, one of my favorite fighters. I love Fiziev. I think he's in my channel banner for a reason. I'm pretty sure he is, at least. I love Rafael Fiziev. Loner. I love Loney. I think he has the brightest future when it comes to flyweights, even above someone like Tetsuya Taira and the current champ Joshua Van. I know he just lost. His talent is unbelievable. I love Loney. Mario Batista, I dislike him still. He beat Cheeto. He beat Jose Aldo. Dislike. Sean Brady, I'm neutral on Sean Brady. Almost dislike. He annoys me. He just annoys me. Talented, just annoys me. Peyton Talbot. I like Peyton. I'm neutral. I hate his fans. We'll put it that way. It makes it where I don't want to like him or love him. BSD. I like BSD. I don't think he's as good as people make it out to be, but I do like BSD. Max Holloway, absolutely one of my favorite fighters of all time. Love Max Holloway. Let me put him above Armin. Probably put him there. Love Max Holloway. Gene Silva. I like Gene Silva, even though he did beat Bryce Mitchell, who's one of my favorite fighters. Cyril Gahn, despise your existence, you cheating scumbag. That's all I have to say to that. You gifted title shots. You finally got it. Congratulations. Sean O'Malley, I like Sean O'Malley. One of my favorite likes. It's weird to say it like that. I like Sean O'Malley. He's come around to me a lot. Royval, I like Royval. Probably put him there. I like Raw Dog. I dislike a Mabov. That's all I have to say. Khalil. I like Khalil, but his fans make me want to put him at neutral. Because he's not going to ever win a belt. And he's not this, like, badass that people make him out to be. But I like him. Kind of. Fans bring it down. Cal, Barallo, I dislike you. That's all it comes down to. Izzy, I used to love Izzy. And he slowly just trickled down to despise over the years. Nowadays, he's probably there. He's probably in my dislikes. I don't despise him anymore. Charles Oliveira, love. Do Bronx himself. What a legend. I would put him on one of my favorites. I just don't want to overfill this favorites. Pantoja, one of my favorite fighters of all time. I love Pantoja. He will be getting the belt back. That's all I have to say. Hamzat, I love Hamzat. Boring fight against DDP, but I love Hamzat. I won't let one fight justify me hating him. I did hate him after that one, but Michael Morales, I hate Michael Morales. I despise Michael Morales. He's not good, and he acts weird. Alex Pereira, I love Alex Pereira. Listen, people hate on Poetan, and he just lost. I don't understand hating on someone who brings entertainment to the sport. I get hating on the fans. He's exciting. He's fun to watch. His story's sick. People hate on him. I don't get it. People hate on greatness. That's all it comes down to. Puny Peen Pfeiffer, despise Puny Peen Pfeiffer. Always have, always will. Ilya Taporia, born in Germany, doesn't represent us. I like Ilya Taporia. I kind of love Ilya Taporia. I like Ilya Taporia. Sad to see him lose. I thought he was going to destroy Gaethje. Tetsuya Taira, I love Tetsuya Taira. Probably put him. I like that. I love Tetsuya. Corey Sandhagen used to be one of my favorite fighters. Kind of got boring. Slowly trickled his way down. I still like him. I still love Corey Sandhagen. But he's close. If he starts being boring again. His last fight was sick against Mario Batista. He lost. But he may go down if he continues to stink it up. Pavlovich, I used to really like him. I probably still do like him. Yeah, I like Sergey. Umar, I'm neutral. He can be boring at times. He doesn't really care to end a fight, but I'm neutral on Umar. Fatima Klein. After this weekend, she's one of my favorite fighters. She's the only woman here. And for a reason, I love Fatima now. Lerone Murphy, despise Lerone Murphy. Not even going to tell you why. Just don't like him. Roses, despise Roses. I dislike Roses. The push from the UFC was unjustified, and I don't like him. That's all it comes down to. And he's annoying. Volk, one of my favorite fighters of all time. He may be, yes. I love Volkanovski. I loved Volkanovski when everyone was still hating on him when he fought against Max Holloway. I love Volkanovski. Shout out to Short Kings. We're the same height. We're built the same. Tom Aspinall. I love Tom Aspinall. I think he's still underrated today. I love Tom Aspinall. What is that? I hope you guys didn't see that. Justin Gaethje. It's Justin Gaethje. What can I say? It's Justin Gaethje. Come on. Islam. This is it's the same with Hamzat, where it's like that last fight against JDM just wasn't entertaining, but he's usually entertaining. I can't let that one fight do that. I like Aspinall, Gaethje. I'd probably put him there. I like Islam. I love Islam. Super talented. I think better than Khabib. That's not a hot take. He's clearly all-time better than Khabib. I love Islam. His fans annoy me. I keep saying that, but Joshua Van, I like Joshua Van. He's slick. I like his boxing. I hate him for what he did to Pantoja. Or what happened against Pantoja. He didn't do shit to Pantoja. Sean Strickland, love Sean Strickland. Come on, America. I'm biased. Not even going to say anything. John Garza, listen. One of my favorite fighters in the UFC. Just had his debut. I was a big fan of him on the regional scene. I love John Garza. He will be special in the UFC. Victor Petrino. I already have Victor Petrino. We'll put Victor Petrino right next to Victor Petrino. And last but not least, you may be looking at this image and being like, who is this? This looks like a mugshot. It is a mugshot. Gabriel Stevenson. You know what? How do I exit out of that? Anyways, this isn't everyone that I dislike, everyone I love, or my favorite fighters. I'm definitely forgetting a few, didn't add some others. But, yeah, that's my list. Guys, listen, this is my dream. I want to be an MMA content creator. I want to be a journalist, I guess to say. I want to be analytical of the sport. I'm going to be live streaming every Saturday, every card, pay-per-view. It's not pay-per-view. Numbered events, Apex main events. It doesn't matter. I will be streaming unless something else happens. I don't have a life, guys. I go to work and come home. Give me a subscribe. Follow me. Check out, I guess, my social media. Check out my Twitter. Check out my TikTok, I guess. Come back, please. Subscribe. If God's willing for this to be my career, then God's willing. If not, then he'll put me somewhere else, and I know that. Subscribe. Thank you, guys.